If I need to kill a Bandersnatch or something, I'll shoot it with the flame rounds. Which I did not realize were so effective against the Bandersnatches. I'm not sure there's many more than what I found here in the game for them. So I killed the zombies in this room because I knew I'd have to come back through here, basically. Is there something right there? Is that... Those are ink ribbons. I don't want your filthy ink ribbons. I have plenty of ink ribbons. Some handgun ammo would have been nice. But alas. I feel like I used less handgun ammo the time I wasn't recording. But... which is possible. But it would be basically my style to be playing amazingly well the one time I'm not recording. One of the nice things about OBS though is I can see how long I've been recording. I kind of stopped. I was originally going to just try to do episodes because the program I was using wouldn't to edit video would not recognize OBS, so I had to use a different one, and it doesn't allow me to cut up videos in the same way. It's a lot more complicated and harder to use, so I was going to go for the approach of basically start with "Hi, this is me," and then end the episode with "I'll see you next time," as opposed to what I normally do, which is sit down and record a bunch and then just cut it up. Okay, there's a first aid spray in here. Which I will really only use the first aid sprays in the direst of emergencies. However, I do need that key. Oh, is there any ammo or anything on these guys? Anything? Anything? No. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm not going for any speed records when it comes to playing this game. I know I'm also knowing that I'm constantly putting myself down, but I've just come to the conclusion that I'm just not very good at video games. Although, I did show up my 10-year-old little brother at Super Mario Brothers. We were playing Super Mario Brothers 3, and he detests Mario because he cannot play it. And it is hilarious. Let's see, there's some grenade rounds here that we're gonna stick in the box. There's some handgun bullets here too, in there. Yes. Gee, this room looks suspiciously like a boss fountain. I'm gonna put those there because I'm gonna need those, I think. Pick you up. Let's pick you up. We're gonna put the two of you in the box. Into the box you go. For what I'm going to do, I only should need one green herb and possibly that mixed herb right there. So put those on. Do I have that equipped? I do. Okay. Yes, yes, self-destruct system, blah, blah, blah. Are you... Push the box, Claire. Jesus Christ. This game and pushing things. I think it's just me. Honestly, it has to be just me. Alright. Push the box! Come on! Thank you. You are rapidly losing my patience and quickly becoming not my favorite Resident Evil hero, Claire.
5 minutes until detonation.
So anyway, Alfred's not done here. He's got one more surprise for us.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
There's that Alfred laugh again. So anyway, this model of Tyrant, which I think is T107, is supposedly the same model of Tyrant that was chasing the heroes in Resident Evil 2 during the B scenario. So a really good way to take out this boss, oh, Gulpworm, Jet, that's upcoming, which is that Tyrant, is to have both acid rounds and grenade rounds. And basically what you do is you shoot him with an acid round, I think twice. Remember those barrels I said that wouldn't explode? Well, they just fucking exploded at like the worst possible time. Because that's how Murphy works. But, to be fair, if they hadn't exploded, Claire would have probably been right there when he busted through. So anyway. I just want to keep shooting here. Anyway, you shoot him twice with an acid round. He falls to his knee, and you run up and shoot him with a grenade round. Or 2 or 3. As many grenade rounds as you can get in his face before he gets up. Okay. Basically... So I still got 9 of those. That's not too bad. I would have had 10, but I wasted one. I hope I have enough, but I should have enough of those and acid rounds to fight the boss in the next area of the game. If you want to be all slick and cool and beat the boss in the next area of the game, you have to have a pretty good aim. You got only like 6 shots to do it in, and I'm just not that good. I don't think I've ever gotten this little special cutscenes you get for beating the boss. The boss I'm talking about, for those of you know who I'm talking about, it's either the end of the next area. You get a rifle, and he's got a little weak spot in his chest. If you shoot him 6 times in a row in that weak spot, he dies, and you get a little cutscene where Claire goes, he goes, got you, or something like that, and she shoots him, and he falls over. He's like, ugh. I think you also get another one for using your knife. Yes, climb the ladder. Shit. Most of the time, I just use the rifle, hit him as best I can, and then just unload on him with exploding arrows and acid rounds. Seems to work okay. Yeah, they give you plenty of time to do this, which is nice of them, because if they didn't, it would make this part hair-frustratingly hard, or hair-pullingly frustratingly hard. Man, I'm just like not speaking well tonight. So here we are, we got 50 minutes on the clock. That's not too bad.
to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
No time to explain. Giant crab monster busts through the side of the plane there and grabs Claire, and her past self must go and rescue her. I've never actually played No Time to Explain.
We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
Like I said, this is totally framed like the end of a game. Like Claire's given Steve the whole
Claire,
come hither look.
I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both.
So
of
I know
us.
Claire is supposed to be a college student in this
Well,
time
you know,
frame,
You find your brother.
but I actually don't remember how
I know
old
what it's
Steve
like
is.
to
I think
be
he's like
alone.
17, maybe 18.
Oh, Steve.
He's not old at all. He was still living with his parents when they got taken.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii is nice this time of year.
Okay, Claire,
You got it.
you're off the coast of France. You would not make it to Hawaii. You could probably make it to the United States, but they would also probably shoot you down for violating sovereign airspace. Maybe. I don't know. I'm actually not sure how the whole sovereign airspace thing works. I love how Alfred's like, yeah, come on. You're too slow. Got a little bit of Sonic the Hedgehog in him with that waggle foot he got going
This
on.
game is not over yet. Now you will see what real
So,
terror
plot
is
twist number
all
2.
about.
Alfred is really a Metal Gear Solid boss. He's got a Harrier, and now Raiden must fight him on the top of the big shell. Also, did you see the way he was walking? He was very stiff. Like I said, this game is in that weird... Lots of Dreamcast games were like that. Like, they had this, they existed in this weird like purgatory between PS1 and PS2 graphics.
Hey! What the? The cargo room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
Alright, so we can save if we want to. I don't need to. Is there something else on the thing there, or is it just... Might as well take the ink ribbons, honestly. It's kind of sad that there is not a boss fountain in here, because this would be a good place for one. Because this boss is kind of hard if you don't do what I'm about to do. I died so many times the first time I beat this game on this guy. Let's see, so that's 5 more. Let's see. So I want... these, and I want these. You can go back in there. Oh, not these. I want these. Alright, and I'm going to use this just to make sure that I won't die in one shot. Alright. Guess I'm about as ready as I'll be. If I actually equip the right weapon. So, the bow gas rounds reduce a target's health by 50% every time you shoot it. This is actually a trick I learned from a speedrun video. Apparently, the way you beat this boss is you either kill him. I think you can you damage until he starts limping, and then you shoot him with a box, and basically shoot him out of the back of the plane. He can stop the box unless you damage him enough, or just hit him with a box enough times. This trick I actually copied from a speedrun video. Also, apparently shooting Tyrant doesn't kill them, it just pisses them off. You got to blow them up. It's the only way to be sure. 1, 2, 3. In the inventory. So, and now I shoot him twice. And launch catapult! Cool, I didn't even take any damage. And that's the easy way to beat the Tyrant. So, hooray for me. I don't think there's any, like, stuff in here at all. Feels like there should be. Like, that red right there, that should totally be handgun bullets. But it's not.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on.
Oh, Claire, you so catty.
What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you
Love that
shoot
mad still
now.
image there. Way to splurge on the animation.
Cross-dressing freak!
So, okay. At this part of the game, Alfred is flying us to Antarctica. Could you make it to Antarctica in that plane? Assuming you had a full tank of gas. And, could you make it? Well, from the coast of Florida to, let's say, wherever there's a base in Antarctica. Could you do it? If one of you will find out and let me know, that would be amazing. Because, like, my curiosity, it burns. God damn the hands in this game. I'm like having uncanny valley with the hands. And it's bothering me. Also, Steve's joints seem to be a little more rubbery than Claire's.
Hey, where are we?
Huh?
Latitude
Also, I think
82.17
Claire's
degrees.
gloves do a lot to hide how hideous her hands are.
That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What? Hey, those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
So you see all those crashed seaplanes? Those poor, even the survivors of Rockfort Island didn't get out. Kind of sad. So yes, we're going to save here, and one of the great things about this save is it does not count toward your completion. Well, it doesn't count against you. And the reason it didn't count against you because the original Code Veronica was a 2-disc game, and this is where disc 2 started. So we are now in the second half of the game. I will see you guys next time when we start with this scene here. I'm just going to skip it. Skip scene. So that next time you can watch it then. This place is really, really dark until you turn the lights on. So, yeah. Don't feel bad if, as we continue on, you can't see shit, because I can't either. So, anyway, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you later.